Imagine you're at a sleepover with one of your friends. That idiot just happens to act all funky when it comes to anything related to ghosts and such topics. He might be fun at times, but at times he can really drive you to insanity with all his ridiculous stories, mostly, if not all, made up. But unlucky you go on a sleepover with him, and that night just happens to be one of these nights both of you will remember for ages. It will make one of these scary night stories come true. This is the story of Jim and Jack in the next video. These are made-up names, by the way. I don't know where they are or if they were at a sleepover or not, but one of them was taking a nap while the other was recording and clowning around. Turned out I was the clown at the end, and he was genuinely on the right side of this conversation. He claimed he saw the painting on the wall move its eyes, which, if true, is definitely one reason to burn it down and burn the whole house with it. These demonic ghosts aren't leaving at that point. He awakened his sleepy friend, and I don't know why I felt like he awakened some monster when I said, awakened. Regardless, the guy didn't know what the crap Jim was babbling about, so he went right inside that room where the painting was, and while he wasn't paying attention, the eyes of the painting moved on their own. Jim freaked out, while Jack had no idea what happened, followed by a terrifying scream, and it was night-night.
Cai! Acorda! Foi, Alves. O quadro que a gente comprou hoje no antiquário mexeu o olho de novo. Eu te falei que eu vi mexendo o olho no carro.
Peraí, me explica de novo.
O quadro que a gente comprou hoje, eu te falei que eu vi o olho mexendo no carro, não falei?
Uhum.
A gente botou na parede, eu não quis dormir ali porque eu achei que ele ia me olhar e eu fui gravar e ele tava me olhando.
Me mostra, porra.
Vai lá ver.
Poxa, que é uma coisa
Eu
mais
não tô
séria.
ficando mais sério que isso. A mulher falou pra gente que tinha feito trabalho nesse quadro. Eu falei que era maluquice comprar. Eu não vou entrar. Eu não vou entrar, Kai.
Peraí. Tu tá falando que o quadro mexeu?
Mexeu o olho. Olhou pra mim.
Alves, mano, sinceramente, viado. 3 da manhã, tu acordou no susto e tu devia estar sonhando.
Eu não tô zoando, cara.
Eu vou acender a luz.
Olha pra tu, Kai.
Where the heck did that scream come from is the big question. I honestly felt like watching the nun right there, where the painting would be the monster itself. It's always the most risky area when there are spirits of children lingering around, or at least rumors of it. Why, you may ask? Well, that's due to the fact that a child jinn is always playful, which means they always cause the most activity around, and we as humans tend to freak out the moment something in front of us moves unexpectedly without any real force to be seen or felt. So imagine a jinn who loves to mess around. So here come Colton and Casey. The two investigators decided to investigate the house of Oliver. This name may sound familiar, because you should already be aware that there are people called Oliver. How obvious. But that's not what I meant. There is an old animated movie where the main character's name is Oliver. I think he was a cat. What does that have to do with the investigation? I'm not so sure, but the backstory of the haunted house centers around a mysterious child spirit named Oliver. According to reports, the house is undergoing restoration, and during the remodeling process, workers have experienced unexplained phenomena. Tools have been mysteriously moved, and the atmosphere inside the house feels eerier than the cold exterior. These workers were under pressure and didn't sign for that. Maybe they should have expected such activity. The house is ancient. There has to be a bit of paranormal activity here and there. The investigators had to confirm if these rumors were true, and right away the confirmation came as positive. As they walked in, the EMF detectors and other devices were detecting activity and picked up what the ghosts were saying. Not so long after, they hear a strange sound of something banging repeatedly. Turns out it was a basketball that was rolling down from upstairs mysteriously. That moment reminded me of a horror animated movie where a basketball was involved. The longer the investigation took, the more intense the activity became. Motion detecting balls are lighting simultaneously and moving. Footsteps, and at some point, a box spring fell from its place. The activity became more apparent when they decided to use the Ouija board.
Things are going nuts.
Oh yeah, you know what? Good. Hopefully this one goes nuts too.
Yeah.
Let's see. What'd it say?
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Okay, well, we know that we're here to communicate with the spirit of a little boy. Goes by the name Oliver. If you're here with us right now, Oliver, can you come close to one of these devices? Can you use the device and call? What is that? What the is that, dude?
That sounded like footsteps.
What did that say?
You shouldn't be here.
Hello?
No way.
What the?
Where the did that even come from?
Yeah. Is it all right if we're in your house right now with you? We just heard you say friend.
God.
God.
Are you searching for God? Are you waiting for God? Did you expect to meet God and you haven't?
Bunch of.
You can select from the words in the ghost tube obelisk, or you can come near that. It's got a little green light.
Oliver, we have a bunch of devices that we're gonna test tonight. We're gonna go grab a few more. We have what? What?
Was that there the whole time?
It was in this room. Where was it when we came
I
in?
sworn that corner was empty.
Did
I don't know where it was.
that just move right now?
I have no idea, dude.
Did you happen to catch it on camera?
I'm gonna have to look.
Okay. Yeah, let's get a static camera up here.
Okay,
And I think we should put some REM pods in the hall.
that's a good idea. We'll definitely put something right there to work.
Did you hear it sounded like maybe 3 footsteps or something?
No,
It's like that. No. Not even in my shoes. There's a bunch of crazy writing on the walls. For whatever reason, though, it seems like we're getting the most activity. Maybe that was Oliver's room?
Yeah.
Oliver, was this your room over here? Oliver, is that you? Are you lighting up that device right now?
What the hell is triggering that thing?
It just stopped.
Bro. Corner of my eye. Look at that.
We also had the static camera in that room the whole time, and the static camera actually captured all 3 of these lighting up on their own, which is pretty incredible.
I think I'm gonna get the Ouija board, man. Whoa!
What
Bro.
the fuck did you just do?
I didn't do. That thing just fell. Do you not want us to get the Ouija board? Did you catch that?
I think so, yeah.
You got that on your camera too? Whoa! Huh. Okay. If you don't want us to use the Ouija board. Are you gonna say something? Seems like you have a very strong presence here. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it. Okay. Alright, let's spin it 3 times.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oliver, we know that you're here. You've shown us a ton of signs and activity tonight. Can you just spell something out on this board for us one time and deliver a message? Can you tell us what you want?
Can you help us better understand what you're trying to tell us? while you're moving objects. You can tell us how old you are. You can tell us with the numbers down there, the last year you remember. You can make it so that yeah, that's yeah. Do you hear footsteps? It's like someone walking. Oh, bro, what the happening right now? Holy dude, it just went. Yeah, there's like. Don't go to goodbye yet. I can't take my hands off. Don't go to goodbye yet.
Oliver, if that's you, can you please spell something on this board? We can hear you. We know that you're present.
You know you're in trouble, and it won't be easy to get rid of the jinn once you know it's a child. They are, as I mentioned, playful, and as you just saw in the video, they use the basketball to convey their message, even though it was only Oliver. When you watch the next clip, and hopefully you will, I want you to pay attention to the corner of the screen of the second clip. Why? Is it involving any kind of puzzle we have to solve in order to unlock the fear inside each person's heart? Did you read that in a history book of some sort? Of course not. It's just a date indicating when the video was taken. But the clip itself might look vintage enough that you may think it was taken in 2010. That's all. You wasted all our valuable time only to end it with that. Not really, but I thought they were trying to fake the video as if it were taken long ago, and by mistake, wrote the wrong date, setting it to 2023. But then I realized it was recorded on a toy camera, as if the other clips that you feature don't look as if they were taken from a toy camera. Anyways, this innocent young girl was making a video of herself talking about how she spends her day, but her main focus was to show us the toys she brought from the toy store. Oh, please don't tell us she bought the wrong ones accidentally. Are you out of your mind? No, she had plushie toys, and they didn't move, just so you don't ask me that question. But while she was in the middle of her as she was in the middle of her very important conversation, all of a sudden something off camera caught her attention. She looked stunned. Then she left the room in a hurry, only for the camera to capture a shadow figure passing by very fast. Her elder sister later discovered what her sister experienced and made a video about it.
We were messing around with my little sister's camera, and we just found something, like...
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna show it to you. Just okay. Here it is. Just like look at her face.
Ugh.
Okay. You wanna press it?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Look, see.
Like,
what the
see
fuck?
something.
And it's like staying there, like. Okay. I don't know. This is just.
It's like in her room.
I mean, she's
like freaked out.
where the hell is she going? Like, what did?
And then she
okay.
runs away and it's
So
still
we're like, what did
recording.
she see, right?
And
And
then
then-
she leaves.
So she leaves the room. And she like hasn't turned the camera off, right? Like she like ran away.
Oh my god.
Keep watching.
And there it is.
It's like there's no like window. There's nothing. There's nowhere that could have come from. Like, we just like don't know what's going on. If you have any idea, please let us know. Like this. There's nothing.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my scary toy collection that I just got today. We went to this toy store and it had all of these things like this cameraman, this tiny little action figures, and then we went to a restaurant with pancakes, and I was really happy and that was yummy. And I saw my friend the other day, and we went on a walk, and we also got ice cream that day. I'm having a look. Let's go.
Her elder sister reminds me of someone, but I don't remember who. Regardless, there is a possibility that this video could be edited, as you can see on the screen. When the shadow figure passes by, some artifacts occur, but it could be just a result of the quality of the recording. Imagine you set the rules and the boundaries, and then you realize you can no longer have control over any of it, and that whatever move you want to make, you have to ask for permission from people who should be working under what you have created. This must be so provocative and ridiculous, but it does happen, and the next video is just one of these examples. Now we have Regalzu, the security guard at the haunted school that I completely forgot the name of. I think it's a story linked with some students who lost their lives inside the school itself and might have been buried somewhere close to it. I don't remember exactly, but back to what I was saying about creating the rules and then obeying them under force. The dude in the next video was conducting a ritual trying to communicate with the ghosts. He drew a circle, most likely made out of salt, and then set up some candles around it. He sat right in the middle of it and then sat on his fluffy muffy candy, and then began the ritual. Little did he know it was about to get much scarier. 2 of the candle flames were flickering erratically, while the others were still, as if some air was blowing into them, despite no air in the area. Now obviously you're going to think, well, how was there no air? How was the guy breathing then? What I meant was that there was no windy air force, nothing that could have created such a phenomenon. If that was it, I wouldn't have made that rule creation reference, but the man said he can't really exit the circle unless he asks for permission from these ghosts. In a different clip, while he was about to enter a specific room, its door slammed shut. He rushed in there, but the door closed on him after he stood in the middle of the room. There was even a picture of someone in that very same room. In one incident, the closet right in front of him closed its door while the faucet was turned on, and here comes a bucket diving to the floor.
¿Qué quieren que vea? No, miedo no tengo. Siguen aquí. Siguen aquí.
Me acaban de abrir el caño. ¿Cuál es esta habitación? Sí. ¿Macumba dijeron? ¿Puedes volver a cerrar la puerta? Se enfocó la cámara, ¿eh? Ya estoy aquí adentro. Ahí. Mira. Salgan. No, déjame cambiar la cámara, quiero ver aquí. La vez pasada se vio una cara detrás mío, quiero ver si vuelve a aparecer. Tómalo. Uy, acá donde. Miren, ahí está. Hay dos velas que están moviéndose así. Hay una gente que literalmente la llama es derecha, únicamente, no se mueve para nada. Y el problema es que ahora no puedo salir del círculo. ¿Hay alguien aquí conmigo? ¿Quieres comunicarte? Pido permiso a mis guías para poder salir del círculo, que nada de lo que hay fuera de él me pueda atacar, que nada de lo que hay fuera de él me pueda hacer algún daño, que así sea, que así se manifieste. Voy a prender el espíritu.
I don't know about you, but that picture inside that room was just the icing on top. It feels like it's about to scare the living crap out of you at any given moment. Maybe it's a picture of one of the past students? We all know that reflections in videos don't actually reflect us. They only reflect what's in the videos, like mirrors in videos only reflecting where it was in that video. But when it comes to the next video, I always saw myself in these reflective floors of the company. These tiles are so shiny and clean. I looked at them and thought to myself, why am I so dirty? Why can't my soul be just as pure as these floors? Is that really what the next video is all about? That the floors were so clean that it's out of this world terrifying? Absolutely not. We have a dude who works at an anonymous company where he had a scary encounter. He was once working the night shift alone, and it seems like he heard noises of some sort. He was checking around the place to see if he could find someone, but at the last moments, he found what looked like a hand waving at him from behind one of these walls. Somehow, there were no reflections on the floor of that hand, so he charged at it and somehow didn't fall down. These floors, as I mentioned earlier, were so clean that they could easily be slippery. When he reached that corner, he found nothing. How expectedly chilling. The second clip was when we finally had a dialogue. It seems like that same employee is familiar with this creature, and he takes us on a trip around to see if he can find him.
Fantasma fastidioso.
Oiga, son las 3 de la mañana. Estoy yo trabajando, ocupado, juicioso, haciendo mis labores. Y creo que tengo un visitante que me quiere hacer compañía desde hace rato. Entonces vamos a ver si es que tiene pena de salir o es que quiere jugar. Porque qué pereza, mi hermanito, que comience a mover las cosas, a hacer ruidos extraños. ¿Quieres algo y conversamos, viejo? Que yo no le tengo miedo. O vieja. Pero deje trabajar, déjeme concentrar. Vamos a ver quién está por acá. ¿Qué es lo que quieren? ¿Un tintico? Porque es que eso lo hace cualquiera. Yo también puedo tocar cosas, hacer ruidos. Deje de molestar, deje de fastidiar, mi hermanito. Ya saben, el reportero paranormal soy yo.
Lo ideal en estos casos, gente, es no demostrar miedo. Eso es lo mejor, o sea, lo mejor que podemos hacer es no demostrar miedo. Porque si demostramos no tengan miedo, no tengan miedo, no tengan miedo. ¿Quién está ahí?
Well, this video doesn't have much to offer, and I tried digging into the account that uploaded the clips, but as far as I found, there is nothing more that could actually be featured. Mike is a man who does investigations in abandoned places, searching for the scariest hauntings he can possibly find, and maybe he can find some precious stuff to sell on the black market and make some bucks. So, what's the place he is investigating today? Your uncle's house. He won't be investigating any abandoned place, cause after one of his trips to explore one of these haunted places, he came back home, but he brought someone with him. If you are me, or you think like me, you would think he brought some but I don't think you can find them in such places. Wait, after a second guess, I think you can find them if you dig a little deeper. Don't they make up with guys usually in empty buildings and dark alleys? But that's not the case here. Mike has brought a djinn with him, not intentionally, it just attached to him. And now it's haunting his property. So now we know we are dealing with some paranormal activities. I mean, what else did you expect? A guy was followed by a djinn and it's haunting his house. What else did you think you would be dealing with? Other than your wife's annoying demands. So, what kind of activities? Nothing too much really, just a fairy tale. And the baby gate closing on its own. And what is the baby gate? Is that what Mike calls his anus? No, Mimu has a son and he is still a baby, so he installed a gate for him in the house. Mike installed the gate, not the baby.
I was taking a nap downstairs. My son's sleeping upstairs right now, but I woke up a couple times where it sounded like metal clinging together. So the first time I heard it, I woke up, I didn't really think much of it. We do have neighbors because I live in a duplex. And I woke up again, after I fell back asleep, I woke up again and I heard metal tapping together again. It was like this constant tapping. When I wake up, it would stop. So I'm like, what the hell? So the third time, after I fell back asleep, I heard something slam. And then it occurred to me that it sounded like one of the baby gates closed. But I couldn't remember if I left them open or like what position they were in, anything like that. So I'm pretty sure it was a baby gate. So I'm gonna attempt to use my spirit box in here because I'm damn sure that's what it was. I don't know if that's what it was. That just closed. That just shut. That just shut. Holy that just shut. I caught that. I got that on film, dude. I think I got that on film. Oh my God. Oh, open it again. Open the gate. I'm gonna open it. I'm about to damn near my pants, dude. I'm about to damn near my pants. Stop. I'm pretty sure you slammed it on me when I wasn't looking. Can you close the gate for me one more time, please? Are you good? Can you close the gate? Oh, oh my God, dude. Oh. That is not cool. That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen.
I would advise Mike to purge his house. Just go to the history tab and clean it. But in all seriousness, the last thing you want in your house is an active demonic jinn, especially when your son is still a baby. Give him a couple more years, and then let the jinn do whatever he wants to him, before your son does whatever to you financially. Just think about it. It's been so long since I last featured this next man that I almost forgot his name. He was once a big part of this channel since I used to have him in many of my videos. He was even in one of the best videos of my channel. Allah, the adventurer who over the years became more and more ridiculous, is almost a different dude than the one I once knew. How surprising. People do actually change. The guy decided to investigate a place he calls the Crucifix Palace. What a name that I don't know how much it fits the place itself. Now he is very aware of the place. He investigated many times before, but I'm not sure where he started. The video began while he was still outside, and here he comes clowning. And I'm not referring to him on the clowning part, but my delivery man just arrived, and he was acting funny. When it comes to our investigator, he noticed something from a distance behind the entrance door. Some glancing eyes stared at him even before he stepped any closer, so he had to make a run for it, and once he reached the door, he found no trace of any creature. To make matters even scarier, a banging sound echoed right behind him moments after he entered. Now, in the pool room itself, it's where he felt surrounded by the paranormal. The chandeliers on the ceiling were going crazy, back and forth on their own, while something fell off the top of the pool itself. It was like the ghosts were trying to aim at him. Then he went upstairs, where he claimed that the door leading to the balcony once slammed at him. The misery never ends. He couldn't enjoy some fresh air up there before more sounds came right from the spot he was at, so he had to go back to the pool section only to witness the door leading to the hallway slamming shut. The problem is that no matter where he looked, he found glowing eyes staring at him, more like paparazzi-type ghosts at that point.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم وهو السميع العليم بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء يا عمار المكان جيتكم مسالم استحلفتكم بالله يا من تسكنون هذا المكان أن تخرجون منه طاعة لله وطاعة لرسوله. يا جماعة أقسم بالله الموقع كله قزاز. أخ العيال هذا وشو؟ لا إله إلا الله. أخ العيال هذا وشو؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. أبو محمد من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤود حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. هذا وش بسم الله. أنا هذا ضرب في وجهي ولا تحت؟ بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. لا إله إلا الله. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
Now, I'm not so sure if all these glowing things were actually eyes or some reflections from the light casting on the broken glass. But even if these were reflections, there were parts where there was nothing that could have made such glowy reflections. When we talk about fancy houses, we always tend to go back in time, especially in the medieval era, as it seems to be the time when they used to put so much money into these properties, designs, and furniture, unlike today's times, where people head to IKEA to buy their house's furniture, and the fact that such things have a very high price is pissing me off. Which takes me to the next place the team of Ghost Theory is investigating. The house is around 600 years old and located in a remote area surrounded by fields, giving it the feel of a time capsule. The house had been abandoned for decades before being purchased in the 1980s by two people who intended to restore it to its original appearance. During the restoration, the owners removed modern features like tiles and wooden slats from the exterior, replacing them with traditional thatched roofing to match the original medieval style. However, despite investing significant effort into renovations, the house was mysteriously abandoned again before the work was completed. Since then, the house has remained unoccupied and untouched. Now only investigators such as the two in the next video bother to take a deep dive into it. And so they did, and you have to be very careful while watching the next video, not because it might scare you with an unpleasant jump scare, but rather because the entire plot of the investigation revolves around the noises they heard, from creaking sounds to knocks. Also at the end, when they installed some static cameras across the place, they captured the door opening on its own.
How old is this? That's at least a week old, that.
At least, I reckon, yeah. You can tell by the dust.
You can tell because it's got art on it.
Yeah.
Because modern things don't have art on them anymore.
And there's the other stairs. Even like the The lights are
a wonky. Almost don't want to stand in here, but it's.
Anything on? Wow.
Okay.
I've not broken anything, it's just the floor creaking.
We're calling out to any spirits who may remain here, or anybody who could hear us. We mean you no harm. My name's Elliot.
Mine isn't.
And we're here to find out
Is that in there? It's got to be. I can hear it on the wood. Yeah. What's that? Hello? We're just here to communicate with anyone if you're here.
that was me.
Where is it coming from?
This is awesome. Hello? Is there a spirit in here with us?
What is that knocking?
Hello?
This is haunted. Just for I'll let you know.
I think these sounds are not much until you watch that last scene of the door opening on its own. Then you may make the case that the house could actually be haunted and these noises were made by ghosts. Not saying it's indeed, but also the theory might be true. Why else would people put so much effort and money into something only to abandon it for no known reason? Remember the one video where a guy went to investigate a haunted theater and then he got fingered by a ghost? Yeah, I know it's a little hard to believe or even remember such an event. You barely can recall what you ate 2 hours ago. But here is another hint. Not a single human on this network has left this video out. Some of them even used it in the thumbnail, including me. Look, I know your life is already hard enough, so I will get straight to it. That man who went to this haunted theater once had already encountered some unsettling events that sent money down his pocket. I mean, sent chills down his spine. And today, he is back to this place to investigate the basement. He also brought a partner with him to feel the horror of such a location. But what is this partner like? Does she have blonde hair and a beautiful body? Well, if you're into men, then you might like him. He is scared and not shy about hiding it, while also staying brave to complete this exploration and see what he can possibly encounter. Long story short, depending on what time you're watching this video, they went to the basement to maybe do some rituals, and all of a sudden, they heard what sounded like a terrifying bang of some heavy object dropping. But since when did banging sounds become so scary? Since you started watching this video.
Alright, so
Okay, we're here for the third trip in Alchemist Theater basement. I promised myself I'd never come back here. Thank you, Aaron, for making me come down.
And I can even see the camera. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it over there.
So a lot of people have said, hey, is Phil faking this stuff? While I'm here, we're just going to sit down here, see what happens. I've been down here a million times. I've never seen anything, but
You haven't seen the doors closing and... Yeah, right.
a lot of people have, though, so gonna hang out, I guess.
I don't know. I hear voices upstairs. Oh, it's the voices
There's
upstairs.
people upstairs.
Okay, shh. Okay, we have to go into the hallway. I know you can't see nothing. You don't have a light. That's not a light. That's an infrared torch.
Dude, seriously.
What? Okay, it's a...
I don't know, there's
Well,
something.
what?
I don't know, I saw it. It's so fucking dark. Oh, it's a mirror, but I saw.
What'd you see? Something in the mirror?
I don't know, it seemed like it.
Hey, wait. Shine the light in the mirror. I thought I saw a face or something. Something to the left. Hey, wait.
I don't know.
What is that? Oh, is that somebody say hi on there?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. I'm looking through. I can't see anything either.
Maybe I just caught.
Wait. Just shine it in the mirror again. I swear I saw a face or something to the left. We're gonna go into that room where I saw that pole fall in the first.
I remember that. You thought it was the way out.
Stop freaking laughing, man. That wasn't funny. Okay, we're gonna go toward the room in front of me here, and we're gonna sit in there for a while. I don't think I need that. Okay, here we go. I'm freaking tired. I feel like here. It's how this thing is working.
It's glowing red. I can see it.
It's glowing red. So that means. The hell was that? Wait, the camera. Gotta get the camera. Shh. Okay, something just crashed right next to us. We don't know what it is. We gotta go out through this doorway. Can you see it?
What? I can't see anything.
And I have the camera pointed in my face. What was that? Something went. Was that? Wait, that was where we came in. I can't see anything. Wait, was that? That's blocking our way. Wait, this was down. This is down. I can't get. Did you bring a flashlight?
No, just.
Jeez, just our torches. Great. We had it on here flashlights. I got two.
What is it?
So the wheelchair's down. And the wheel's spinning. Jeez. Okay.
I want to go upstairs. This is.
What?
Yeah, whatever. I'm a little freaked. Let's go upstairs.
What kind of theater do they keep such dolls in? Also, it's important to note that this video is 14 years old, which also means that if this theater looked like this back then at the date of recording the video, then imagine for how long it has been abandoned. If I ask you, what do you think an abandoned nursing home is like? Your answer might be, isn't a nursing home supposed to be the place where elderly and abandoned people stay at the end of their journey? I thought this place might be the most abandoned it could be when it's active. Maybe, but just like any other place in this world, it could always be left to rot. Now, even though the nursing home in the next video is abandoned, it's way far from being rotten. The lady was investigating the place. She feared that it was haunted, especially with the rumors she heard about it. She also entered a particularly specific room that she was warned to be the most supernaturally active. The activity wasn't so intense, at least from my own perspective as a viewer, especially since the investigation was conducted during the daytime. But for her, she was in fear as she heard very faint sounds of footsteps around her, even though she was alone in the place. At some point, she even heard a loud bang. She became so nervous that she even fumbled at some point while trying to open a door. In the end, she heard the sound of water running, and when she found the source of such sound, the faucet was turned on somehow. How scary.
Me puse muy nerviosa, no sé qué era. Y es que estoy sola. Ay, no puede ser. Este es uno de los cuartos que más me intriga. Oigan. Ay, no mames. ¿Qué podrá ser? No hay nadie. No hay nadie ahí. No sé qué podrá ser. Este es uno de los cuartos que más me intriga. Ay, no, ya me está dando miedo. Este cuarto, no sé qué era aquí. No sé qué hacían aquí. Ay, ¿escucharon los pasos? Pero miren, está oscuro. No sé qué era. ¿Hello? Chingados, es eso. Ay, no. Les voy a grabar rápido y me voy porque aquí es donde más me da miedo. No tengo ni idea de qué era aquí esta área, qué era lo que hacían aquí. Y es que aquí muere mucha gente. Mueren los viejitos que están enfermos, están solos. Uy, ¿qué es eso? ¿Escucharon? ¿Escuchó la silla? ¿Qué será? No sé si escucharon la silla. ¿Alcanzaron a escuchar la silla? No sé si fue en el área de allá o esta de acá. Ay, no, ya me tengo que ir. Se está poniendo pesado. No mames. ¿Qué? Ay, no. ¿Cómo cerraron esta pinche llave? Luego les vuelvo a grabar la segunda parte. Me tengo que ir. Estoy en el asilo de ancianos. ¿Escuchan ese ruido? Chinga, ¿qué es eso? Escucho mucho ruido. ¿Qué podrá ser?
The lady originally shared videos of paranormal activities in a house, which I have featured before. I don't remember whose house it was exactly. Maybe she was cleaning it for a client or something. But based on this video too, either she is possessed by some ghost, which could explain why she finds herself in a paranormal situation while working, or she targets haunted places. Either way, she is like those who haven't subscribed or watched the next video on screen yet.